All right, this is worksheet 7.1, and this is an introduction to graphing parabolas. And the objective here is to use technology to graph each equation. And by doing that, we're going to learn more about the equation of a parabola and how the different parameters affect it. So for the first couple examples, I'm going to use a graphing calculator. And then for the next couple examples, I'm going to use a website which does basically the same thing in case you don't have a graphing calculator. So in number 2, I'm going to go ahead and type this equation into my graphing calculator. First, I'm going to go to the y equals button and type this in exactly as I see it. So quantity x, the x button is right here. Okay, minus 4 and then squared. I'm going to hit graph. Okay, so we see the graph here, and the instructions say to make sure to mark at least 5 distinct points on the graph, including the vertex. So we can see the vertex is right here. If we want some exact points, since we can't see exactly what points all of these are at, you can go to what we call the table. So in the calculator, it would be second, and then hit the graph button. Up there it says table. And then you can see a table of values that gives you the exact points. So let's find the vertex of the graph. Okay, we know here that the vertex is at 4, 0, because after that the graph's y values get larger after the vertex and before the vertex. So I'm going to say my vertex is at 4, 0 and plot it. And then I'm going to plot 4 more points. So let's plot 2 points to the right of that, so 3, 1. Or I'm sorry, to the left of that, so 3, 1 and 2, 4. And we'll also plot 2 points to the right of the vertex, so 5, 1 and 6, 4. All right, let's look at number 3. Now my equation is x plus 4 squared. And we can see that the vertex is right here around -4. Let's go to the table to get the exact points. Okay, we saw that the vertex was around -4, so let's verify that. Okay, so here the vertex is at -4, 0. And let's plot a couple points to the left of that, -5, 1. So let's plot the vertex first, -4, 0, -5, 1, and -6, 4. And then a couple points to the right of the vertex, -3, 1, and -2, 4. All right, let's look at 4 and 6. So on number 4, if I type that into my calculator, this is x squared plus 3. All right, it looks like my vertex is at 0, 3. Let's go to the table to get 5 points. All right, so when x equals 0, y is equal to 3. That's my vertex. And then left of that, I have a point at -1, 4. And -2, 7. And then to the right of that, I have a point at 1, 4. And 2, 7. All right, last one we're going to do on the graphing calculator is number 6. So on number 6, my equation is x squared minus 4. And here it looks like my y-intercept is at -4, 0, -4. So let's look at the table. When x is 0, y is -4, so that's my vertex. Okay, left of that I have a point at -1, -3, and -2, 0. And to the right of that I have a point at 1, -3, and 2, 0.